Hey guys, thank you so much for the awards.
What a couple of weeks. Last week I get my first draft win, and now here we are.
Now, usually when you win something, you'd be wearing a suit, a blazer, something like that, but I'm not doing that because I'm not proud of what I've won.
It's kind of half an award, so I've gone for half a suit sort of situation.
To be honest, my votes would have probably gone to Ali for some of the horrible takes he's made, but I'll take the reward.
I hope that we have a really good start to this new season, of course, and keep you entertained.
Evening friends, and welcome to the T90 end of season awards night. You guys have been voting for the funniest panelists, worst ball knowledge, the best new signings, and many other awards. So today we're going to be handing out these trophies and hearing some acceptance speeches along with some of the best highlights to remind you why each person won their awards. Just a reminder, this is the last pod episode on this channel. In August, when I get back from Ghana, we're going to be starting on the TOTAL90 pod channel, so make sure you go sub there and check out all the shorts while you wait for us to bring you some chaos in episode 1. Our first award is for worst football prediction of the year. There have been many howlers, from Mav saying that St. Max is going to bag 25 goals, Jamodo investing stocks in Scott Parker a couple weeks before he got sacked. But the winner is Kurto411 for that entire transfer tier list video. Not only did he tell us that Leeds would finish 7th whilst Arsenal underachieved, but he told us that Koulibaly would immediately be the best centre-back in the Prem and Amenyah would be a transformative 15-goal signing. Well, within 1 year, they've both been shipped out. So let's head over to Kurt to claim his award.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the awards. It goes without saying, best predictor, much love. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Kurt has this team as 7th place. It's his team to watch. It's Leeds.
I mean, it's better than relegation. Like most people had them before this season began. But yeah, this is one of those before the season I felt pretty bullish about. Now, admittedly, it's looking pretty bad. But
just a little bit.
So they may not get 7, but I think they finished top half.
So who is the best signing out of these 5, do you reckon, for Chelsea?
I'll go controversial. I'm going Amenyah. And I would put Amenyah transformative.
Please tell me you're capping, right?
I'm not even capping.
If you pull this one out your ass and it works, I respect you. I respect you highly.
The next award is for funniest panelist. This one, when you see this person on a thumbnail, you know you're in for a classic. You guys enjoy laughing with him and at times at him as well. It was very close. Kurt was just a couple votes behind our winner, Drew GH. Here is his acceptance speech along with a couple memorable clips.
What's going on, people? I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you to Amenyah for the platform. To be honest, my vote for funniest panelist would have probably gone to Ali for some of the horrible takes he's made, but I'll take the reward. Shout out the rest of the panel, shout out the moderators, and let's keep enjoying this podcast and making it greater.
So you had the foresight to think everyone's gonna pick Henri, this version of Henri. Maybe I'm gonna educate myself. You know, I was 4 years old pissing my pants. I wasn't aware, but let me educate myself. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna keep Lukaku in my list, and I'm gonna put him in my top 10. Get out of here, man.
Is that Pablo Almar as well? I've never heard of him in my life.
You've never heard of Pablo Almar before in your life?
No, never heard of him in my life.
Amenyah, what have you brought me on? What's going on here?
It'll continue to
But
happen.
they've all been,
I
they've
am
been
never
mentioned
forgetting
outside.
this 7-0 win. Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
And when did Chelsea show up? Last season. It's alright, man. You're lucky that Lampard joined the week later, bro. If Lampard joined the week earlier, Chelsea getting relegated would be in my top 10. Okay, no problem. I wish I knew. I would have put Edison in.
Last season in the Prem, he came and he ripped it up.
Yeah, Ali, you've had a fantastic start to your total 90 career, but I'll be honest, mate. This is worse than any draft. It's worse than any waffle play you put in.
We now move over to the biggest waffler. This man needs no introduction. The only person who came even remotely close was Jamodo, but it was a total landslide after his Ten Hag 25-minute rant. I probably got to cut down his acceptance speech even, but let's just see how it goes.
Now, usually I'm a man of many words, and ironically, while collecting the biggest waffler award, I don't really have much to say. I'm not really sure how I've won this award. I mean, I know I spoke for a long time. It wasn't really a rant. It was just an explanation of my opinion, I guess. This ain't the Eredivisie, pal. You can't be leaving the only player that's scoring goals out because he was late to training once. Like, I get it. So yeah, I don't know. I just think throughout the season he's been led away with a lot of very bad mistakes and very bad decisions. Can't go away to Liverpool and play a Dalot over Wan-Bissaka when Liverpool's best outlet is their wingers. If he keeps making these mistakes, I'll have my real answer. You can have my real opinion, but I'm kind of trying to sit on the fence while leaning towards one side.
That is not the fence.
I think we know your real opinion.
So yeah, sure, it counts as a rant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and say thank you to my parents, thank you to my family and everyone that supports me, and more importantly, a lot of you Amenyah haters from Amenyah stream that seem to have these agendas and love following these little agendas. Thank you very much, because I mean, without you, this award couldn't be possible. So yeah, I mean, shout out you guys, I guess. And now, usually I'm a man of many words, and ironically, while collecting the biggest waffler award, I don't really have much to say.
Now, we have a full 11 of panelists that have appeared multiple times over the first 64 episodes. But some of the signings we've made in 2023 have quickly become fan favourites. None more so than A1 Ali, who finished first ahead of the mate #Stokes in second for providing constant chaos every episode. Most notably, the Thierry Henry saga during the top 10 individual seasons video. Let's hear what he has to say.
Thank you very much, guys. What a couple of weeks. Last week I get my first draft win, and now here we are, signing of 2023. It's an absolute honour. Thank you to the ultras that voted for me. Thank you to the lads for helping me feel welcome, feel part of the team. You know what I mean? Glad I could help the team a little bit where I can. And let me just say, you ain't seen nothing yet. This season's been a tough year. Chelsea been struggling. You know, I've had to hold my tongue a little bit. But next season, something's happening at the bridge. Pochettino's up to something, and I'm gonna be there.
William Saliba, second place. Leroy Sané can play there, but in his top 10 list, Ferhat is the only one to omit Lionel Messi.
I swear. I was getting cooked for Coleman.
So all the talk about who can play here, who can play there. These awards aren't just for on-screen panelists though. If you've watched our top 10 list, then you know that some of the mods come under intense scrutiny for some terrible lists. And I have to say, this one was neck and neck after 70 votes. So it's only right that Alfie and Tyler share this award. Please give a round of applause and welcome on stage Alfie, Curtis and Seven Tyler.
Delighted to win this award. It is a testament to my ability that I am able to pick up this trophy. Thanks to everyone that voted for me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I will not be an option next season. Math is more than welcome to apologize now, because when the new season starts I don't want to hear anything. That, oh no, that's not good company to be in. Gimmick is dead. I had my fun rattling you lot, but as my good friend says, first one's free. Mashallah.
I've won worst top 10 lists on the TOTAL90 podcast this season. Is that something that I agree with? No. You know, as someone who's a football coach for a living, it's what I'm paid to do. It's abhorrent that it's come to this, really. So, to the voters, you're wrong. We don't deserve this. We know what we're on about. We know football. Do we all make mistakes sometimes? Yes. Did Mane and Sane play in the Premier League together? No. Did I get that wrong? Yeah. Hold my hands up there. Shoot me. I'll take this one on the chest. We'll go again next season and hope for a better year. So, to my mum, to my brother, to my dog, and to everyone on the podcast, thank you for the award.
Along with the top 10 vids, another fan favourite is the drafts. So it's time to give out our awards for the best and worst performances. For the best drafter, you voted Ferhat in second place, just behind Kurt himself, who in fairness has never come last in the draft. But let's see how he gasses himself up now.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the awards. Best drafter, of course. It goes without saying. Much love. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
And on the flip side, the worst drafter. It's our footwear's bodyguard and coaching superstar, Demon9. He loves a free back formation. When Pep plays free back and puts players out of position, he's a genius. But when Demon does it, suddenly everyone attacks. But let's see what he has to say.
Hello lads, it's me. A lot of you on this channel will probably know who I am if you've been watching it for a long time. Those who have only tuned in recently probably don't have a clue who I am. But yeah, long story short, it's been brought to my attention that I've actually been voted as the winner for something. Now usually when you win something, you'd be wearing a suit, a blazer, something like that, but I'm not doing that because I'm not proud of what I've won. Somehow I've been voted the worst draft of the year. I don't know how this has happened. I'm not happy this has happened. I think it's a bit of a disgrace if I'm honest. But look, anyway, I'm here to say thank you because obviously I have to be grateful, but that's why I'm in my jumper. Because I'm not wearing a suit to something I'm not happy with receiving. But anyway, thank you to all the wastemen out there who voted for me. I will be back at some point to claim my trophy of being the best Bosh.
Now this one's a big one. To be voted best ball knowledge by the T90 Ultras, because you guys are not very easy to please at all. A couple rats try to vote Kurt for this, but it was not enough to beat Furhat2k to #1 spot. Let's head over to Berlin.
Alright lads, now I'm quite flattered because I'll be honest, there's some people on the podcast with quite good ball knowledge. So for me to win this award, I really appreciate it. I would not only like to thank the Ultras, but also the people around me, because obviously they make me strive to collect more knowledge as I go along. And yeah, I can't thank you enough really. I would also really like to say, I hope that we have a really good start to this new season, of course, and keep you entertained.
And now, the worst ball knowledge. Funnily enough, Kurt was runner-up for best and worst ball knowledge, but #1 was unanimous. He's not gonna like it, he's not gonna be happy at all. He'll tell you it's only 1 or 2 takes that haven't gone right, but we've seen some consistent howlers. So let's head over to Mr. Aaron Ramsey.
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I'm yawning because I'm bored of this agenda. We've currently got a podcast where we've got Ali coming on top 10 lists, and more than half of his top 10s often being in the honourable mentions because they're so far off. Romelu Lukaku shouts all over the park. He's literally only just won a draft, the entire drafts he's been on. We've got Kurt coming on prediction videos and shouting leads for top half of the table. I think he said top 7, but I'm gonna say top half to be nice. I know the pedantic police will be out, but somehow I've won worst ball knowledge again. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for the award. Pleasure.
This next award is for the most convincing debater. This guy can sell ice to an Eskimo. Terrible drafts will be presented like it's prime Barca. Top 10 lists with Rob Holding in them will somehow be completely justified. And no matter how wild they take, you slightly want to hear him out. It's Drew GH.
Wow, most convincing arguer. I don't know how to feel about this one other than just, you know, gratitude really. I don't even think I really argue too much, you know. I just think I have a point, I make my point, I back it, and I keep it stepping just like everyone else does. But I'm gonna take this again on the chin. I'm gonna appreciate it, and the best thing that I can do for everybody that voted for me and everybody that wants to see me bring out more in terms of backing my side is to keep doing the same thing I'm doing. So again, this one is for all the viewers, this one's for all the panelists, and this one's for all the moderators, and this one's for Amenyah as well, man. Big up yourselves, and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I have the best centre-back partnership here. I don't have the best keeper.
No, let's not. Come on, guys.
I have the best centre-back partnership here.
You should have mentioned midfielders in there.
You have the partnership.
Worst.
I just want to know what Rudiger's done this year, bro, in Real Madrid that you're telling me that it's the best right now.
He literally scored a left foot volley at the weekend.
Bro, do you know who else scored a volley?
Hey, this guy loves goals, you know. This guy gets my goals every time, bro.
But he
Hey, what's your goal he scored?
what he's done recently.
Robert Holding.
Wow.
Who
1
did
point.
that? Who
Wow.
did that? Who did that?
Wow.
Who did that, guys? Who did that, guys?
Wow.
Anyone here do that?
Don't tell me it's true. Don't tell me it's true.
No one has Rob
It's
Holding
true.
in their top 10 list for Premier League centre-backs this season.
Oh no, Drew's here on bants today.
Man, your midfield is the worst, bro. Your midfield is the worst. Muller, Jude, Bellingham, CDM, and Barella. Don't get
Are we just playing games now or what? Like,
off,
do you want me to go to
bro.
bed?
I got some concerns about that midfield. Philip Billing likes to get in the box and get on the end of stuff, get a goal or two. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking, bro.
He's your man that's sitting.
All 3 of your midfielders want to get in the box and bag, bro. So
They're fighting each other, bro.
Man, I can tell who plays Football Manager and who doesn't, because if I'm the manager and I'm picking this team and I'm telling players to play a certain way, based off of their profiles, they can fit that profile, brother.
Okay, it's not FM
let me reverse that. Let me go with a more specific rebuttal. Ali, what's your midfield? Okay. Let's have a look here. Don't even tell me what's your midfield.
Are we moving over to my team already?
You know what? Ali's a fish because he's put WC Enzo. We're doing Premier League, bro. This is what we're talking about.
This award is for the best individual debut episode. It's never easy to pull up on stage at T90 and the lights are shining and the pressure is on. But this guy kept it ticking, he wasn't waffling too much, threw in a couple cold one-liners in there as well, and demonstrated substantial ball knowledge that had the comments in full agreement. It's DG.
I mean, big up Martin Odegaard, didn't it? But I tried, when you asked me for my list, I tried to focus on top 10. Like, I mean, I hear it, but if we're praising man for Crave turning, like, the bars on the floor slide.
Nah. As cold as he between international players' legs, bro. When he
you should be able to do that. You're Arsenal captain, man. You've been at Madrid and things like that. You should be able to bust a Crave turn.
Yannick Bolasie.
Nah, G.
Bro, what you mean? Bro, Yannick Bolasie.
Nah, G. What highlights are there 2023 of Bolasie, man?
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, you gotta know when to go. You gotta know when to go home, man. Bolassie's still in the rave, man. He needs to go yard.
Now this mouse goes to the worst debut award. I'm not gonna say anything because this was the biggest landslide of all the awards. So let's just hear what Cowsey has to say about it.
Hello, the T90 Ultras and everyone in the audience tonight. I would like to thank everybody who voted for me. It's truly a huge honour. Like many of the other winners tonight, I think I truly deserve to win this prestigious award. Jokes aside though, I've been serving my ban for my antics in the videos in the past. Yeah, we all know why. But hopefully I'll be back for the 23-24 season. I truly did enjoy my time on the podcast and it was a good amount of fun, and I'd just like to say thank you to Amenyah for bringing me on in the first place. Thank you everyone and enjoy the rest of the show.
This award is for the most consistent panelists. You see this guy there multiple times every month, come rain or shine, day or night, he's there to record. He'll refuse to back down on any takes. He plays his role very well without ever complaining about the hatred he receives from the Ultras. It's Mav with yet another trophy.
Now, as you can see, it's kind of half an award. So I've gone for half a suit sort of situation. This award's a bit like the most improved, you know, you win it, you walk up on stage, you clap, you pretend in front of the parents and kids that you're happy that you've won this award. Shout out YouTube, shout out my mum, shout out my dad, shout out my uncle, my cousins, my brothers, my sisters, my aunt. Thank you very much. I promise I'll put it next to all my awards and I'll cherish it for the rest of my life.
This one here is the most biased award. No matter the topic of conversation, they'll always find a way to squeeze their team in and try and get some propaganda. Ali was very, very close to picking up this wonderful award, but unsurprisingly, it was another Chelsea fan, of course, who picked up this award. It's the agenda man with his dossier of receipts. Please welcome Mr. Yaz.
To the Total90 podcast fans, I will not be accepting the award despite your nominations. It's an insult to the integrity of our sport and the podcast to be nominated for this award when other panelists have unrealistic agendas fully based on unexplainable emotions. Yet I'm the one to receive this award? Shocking. I can't even appreciate the nominations.
Now this one is truly special. This is the Coldest Predictions Award. At T90 we do a lot of prediction videos and we pride ourselves on being able to bring you guys some bold statements while still having a high degree of accuracy. So let's hear from our award winner. Yeah, I can't lie, it's me. I cooked in that stock watch video with about 90% of my predictions. When Trossard was never even remotely rumoured to Arsenal, I called it there first. Declan Rice to Arsenal, I was there about 5 months ago. The goals and player valuations that I was given, almost all spot on. But you guys knew this already because when it comes to investing stocks, there's not many with a success rate as good as mine. And by the way, on a serious note, I didn't put my name as an option for any of the awards. But I realised afterwards that people were typing my name as the answer to some questions. So yeah, I'll happily take my award and I'll put it especially here where it was already. And lastly, the funniest agenda. Of course we have to end it on this. There were a lot of nominations. Like I said, I didn't put myself up for any votes, but people were suggesting me and Lewa, me and Suarez, Kurt and CR7, Stokes and Arteta, even Jamodo and Heskey. But there could only be one winner, the boogeyman. Say Mbappe's name 3 times in the mirror and this guy appears. Don't believe me? Watch this. Mbappe, Mbappe, Mbappe.
Either you guys are crazy Mbappe fanboys, I don't know, but yeah, weirdest agenda in the world. A player that I've claimed is one of the best players in the world, I have an agenda against apparently. I wasn't even in the video where Mbappe didn't make the top free dribblers or whatever. I did a little snippet, but I wasn't even on the panel. So yeah, we've really run out of categories now because we're having to bring out an agenda, which is so old. There's literally been 2 international major trophies since I last had an Mbappe agenda. But like I said, lights are turning off, everyone's kicking out, everyone's a bit drunk. So thanks for the award, even though no one's listening.
So there you have it. That wraps up our first T90 awards night. Hopefully you lot enjoyed it. Big love for all the support so far. Like I said, new channel, but same chaos content, just going up another gear because we're going to be having more guests. There'll be more shorts, more clips. So go follow TOTAL90 Pod on all the socials because season 2, we're going to be creating a movie in a bit.
Of course.
Okay,
Fantastic
so as
player,
I was
but-
saying, Mil Heskey, in my opinion,
Nah.
We're not picking
Get that out of here, man.